Freddy Roach believes that the fight between Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao will never happen, and that Manny Pacquiao really wanted this fight. That's what Freddy Roach says. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. So, Hall of Famer trainer, former boxer, Freddy Roach says that the fight will never happen between Errol Spence Jr. and Manny Pacquiao due to Errol Spence's car accident and due to this eye injury he has. Here's my take on the whole situation. I think Freddy Roach, I still don't know what he's talking about. First of all, Errol Spence won at the fight. This man recently had an eye injury that he didn't know about, and people want to say, oh, he ducked out of the fight and so on and so forth. You guys know, I have to find this channel, and I'm gonna tell you guys about this channel that I seen. There was a guy, this guy is idiotic, and he know who he is, says that, oh, Errol Spence Jr. could have fought with this eye injury. I've seen a lot of fighters do it. That dumbass has to be one of the most completely dumbass, whatever you want to call them, boxing reporters I ever seen, because you can't fight with a torn retina. There was a guy that I know of. He was a good junior middleweight. He was in amateurs. He was doing well. He was undefeated, and he was trying to go pro. And he went to the doctor, and he had a torn retina, and he didn't know about it, and that cost him his whole entire boxing career. It's a shame. And I'm glad that the great powers be that that this fight isn't going to happen between Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence Jr. due to this eye injury that Errol Spence has. Errol Spence isn't ducking. We recently had a doctor that was explaining we're lucky that Errol Spence caught this this detached retina situation early before the situation got worse, because it could have caused him to go blind. And even a doctor says that Errol Spence Jr. isn't ducking from the fight. And he was referring also to the car accident, and he said that this car accident was a very while ago and it had nothing to do with it. Now, conspiracy theories and people saying maybe the car accident really did get to Errol Spence and so on and so forth. Well, Errol Spence said himself that he was only 80% against Danny Garcia, and Danny Garcia is one of the best welterweights in the world. And 95 and 85%, Danny Garcia could beat a lot of these welterweights today. And Danny Garcia wasn't an easy fight for Errol Spence, but the skill, the mindset, the ring IQ, the boxing IQ of Errol Spence wound up beating Danny Garcia, and Danny Garcia just couldn't take the skill set that Errol Spence had. But Freddy Roach believes that this fight won't happen because of the car accident, the eye injury that Errol Spence had, and he also said that Manny Pacquiao really wanted this fight because Manny Pacquiao is looking to make a statement. Like Freddy Roach said, he believed that Manny Pacquiao at the age of 42 will get the job done and beat Errol Spence. I think Manny Pacquiao slowed down drastically. If you go back into the Keith Thurman fight during the 2019, Keith Thurman was wear and tearing on Manny Pacquiao towards the late rounds. Around 6 and round 7, Manny Pacquiao really started to slow down in those high rounds, and people just don't want to admit it. It's because of Father Time. I don't believe that Manny Pacquiao will have anything for Errol Spence. I think he will have his moments and he will have his shine, but eventually the wear and tear. People got to realize Manny Pacquiao has a lot of miles on his legs. And the wear and tear that you put your body within boxing for a whole certain amount of years. Manny Pacquiao has been a professional for over 20 years. And this wear and tear is going to break Manny Pacquiao down. And this is why I believe that Errol Spence Jr. will beat Manny Pacquiao. Now, Manny Pacquiao, people want to say, oh, Ugas might beat Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao cannot underestimate Ugas, because Ugas is also a great fighter as well. But I feel like that Ugas is not going to have the timing. He's not going to have the lateral movement to catch Manny Pacquiao, because Manny Pacquiao likes to jump in and out. And Ugas just won't have the hand speed to catch Manny Pacquiao. That's if Manny Pacquiao doesn't slip up. But I see Manny Pacquiao getting Ugas out of there probably round 7 or round 8, or maybe the late high rounds. That's what I believe. And we seen Yordenis Ugas when he fought Sean Porter, and look how slow he punched it. And And I'm surprised that Ugas didn't get himself knocked out. But the point of the matter is, Freddy Roach, he believes that this car accident, Errol Spence isn't the same guy anymore, and he's not going to come back to fight Manny Pacquiao, and the fight is never going to happen. I believe Errol Spence Jr. is going to come back 100%, 110%. I think he's going to be fully loaded and fully ready for Manny Pacquiao. I don't think that Manny Pacquiao has anything new to show us. We seen Manny Pacquiao do welling on people for many and many years, but the things haven't changed. Even if Freddy Roach teaches Manny Pacquiao a new trick, that's an old dog. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, and Manny Pacquiao is that old dog that he doesn't want to learn new trick. Final recap. Freddy Roach says that this fight will never happen between him and Manny Pacquiao. I believe it's going to happen. And he feels like that Manny Pacquiao has gotten rest and all this other good stuff, that he will be successful against Errol Spence. I'm not going to knock Manny Pacquiao for his accomplishments, but I'm tired of the Manny Pacquiao fans rooting for Manny Pacquiao, knowing that this man doesn't have anything left to show. I'm tired of it. You know, he was a great fighter back then. He beat the best of the best, but he didn't beat the top tier of the best. And he wants to fight Errol Spence Jr. of the top tier of the best. And people want to say that if he beats Errol Spence Jr., he's better than Floyd Mayweather. No, he's not. Manny Pacquiao has been knocked out. He has been outboxed very badly. He lost on the decisions and scorecards. This man been through it all. Even if he beats Errol Spence Jr., he still won't be the best. That's just my opinion. Let me know yours. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.